All right, perfect. So as you find, good morning, Jeanette. We're going to do a little bit of hamstring stretch today. So if you have a yoga strap or a TheraBand, you can grab that. You could also use a belt or a kitchen towel, something like that, that we can wrap around our foot when we're laying on our back and stretch out our hamstrings. So we'll do that in a little bit. All right, so find that spot where you feel grounded. Let your hips just root into your mat. Let's take our shoulders up by our ears and roll them down our back. Crown of the head is lifted nice and tall. You can close down the eyes, drop the shoulders, and let's just let breath start coming in through the nose. Tracing it down to the belly and let the belly pull away from the spine. Pausing there. And then release the belly breath back up through your nose. Take a couple nice slow breaths. And begin to flutter open your eyes. We'll do cobra in a basket, so bowing forward. And good morning, Carol. We're going to do some hamstring stretch a little bit later. So if you've got a yoga strap or a TheraBand or a longer kitchen towel or something like that, a belt, we'll use that later in practice if that's something you have nearby. And then reverse the direction. Remembering to breathe, exhale on your way forward, inhale on your way back. All right, and then we'll come back up to center. Getting into our neck, right ear to right shoulder. Left fingertips on your mat, right hand can come up. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the neck. Bringing the chin in towards the shoulder. Remembering to take those long, slow breaths. We'll come back up to center. Left ear over, right fingertips out. And breathe. And rotate our chin in towards our shoulder on the opposite side. Release back up to center, chin towards the chest. Looking down, and now take it all the way looking up at the ceiling. Just a nice movement of that up and down. Chin comes down to the chest, stretching out the base of your neck. And inhale up, stretching up your throat muscles. And then begin with some movements of slowly bringing the head all the way around. And let's do that in the opposite direction. And we'll come back up to center. Let's get into our shoulders. Inhale, goalpost, and exhale down. A couple more. And down. And then push your hands out to the side. And then let's take our arm under, making our eagle arms as we inhale, arms up, and exhale them down. Again. And down. And this time, just find that spot, hold and breathe. And then let's release that. Arms come back out to a T, so opposite. So for me, that's left under right. Inhale them up. Exhale, elbows down. Again. And on the down, let's hold and breathe. And then release the arms and let them float back down. Switch the palms up. Inhale, arms up overhead, rotating to the right, and let the arms float down. Left hand on the right thigh, gaze over the right shoulder. Just inviting in a supine twist this morning. Flipping the hand, inhale up and across. Side body stretch, really reaching through. Right hip is grounded out through those fingertips. Really stack down. Hands on either side as we inhale, scoop again. Rotate left and arms float. Gaze over the back shoulder. Flipping the palm up, sweep up and across. And release that one down. And then hands on either side one more time. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips come down to the ground. Let your head be heavy as you walk your fingertips forward. Keep your hips rooted on your mat. Enjoy this lower back stretch. Bring the fingertips over to the right. Back to center. And let's bring them over to the left. And back to center. And slowly roll ourselves up. We'll take both legs long in front. Flexed feet. And we'll take our right leg in. So right knee's in. We're going to lift that foot up and hold the bottom of our right foot and place the right knee in the nook of the right elbow. So flexing your front left foot, and let's just take our right leg and just begin to open up that right hip this morning as we rock it side to side. Setting that foot down on the outside of the left leg, wrapping our left arm around, right hand at shoulder height as we just kickstand that behind us. Gaze over the back shoulder, left foot is flexed and active. Take a slow breath here. Unwind, coming back to center, taking the right leg long. Now bring that left knee in towards your chest and give it a squeeze. And we'll hold the bottom of the foot and bring the knee into the elbow's nook as we rock side to side, keeping those front toes active. Good morning to the left hip. And let's set that foot down. Wrap our right arm around, left hand comes out, trace it behind you. Nice twist here, flexing the right foot and breathe. And then we'll come back to center. Take that leg long. Both feet are flexed and active as we bring our hands up over our head. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to do a forward fold. And just let the arms come and hands wherever they are. Knees, shins, ankles, toes, whatever is in your practice today. Just the nose is pointing towards the knees. And maybe you can take your fingertips just a little bit further on this Monday morning. And then begin to roll yourself back up, roll the shoulders back and down, making your way into all fours. Pad your knees if you like. And let's begin with some cat-cows. So wrists underneath our shoulders, knees under our hips as we inhale, looking up. Exhale, round the back, chin towards the chest. Continue at your own pace with your breath, inhaling through, exhale, rounding. One more. Coming back to stillness, taking our right leg long on the ball of the foot. Begin sending that energy out through your heel as we stretch the calf. You can be still or pulsate. Take one more slow breath here, stretching out the calf. And then come onto your side of your foot, planting into your left hand, right arm and fingertips come up to the ceiling. And then if you'd like, lifting up the right leg with a flexed foot into our side ankle or side plank is what I was looking for on this Monday. Let's hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. And we'll come back down. So let's do it on the opposite side, taking our left foot behind us, ball of the foot, energy through the heel. You can hold it or pulsate. Let's begin to release the calf muscles. And breathe. And then same thing, we're going to plant that on the edge of the foot, root down into the right side as we lift the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Engage your core and lift up your left flexed foot and your leg at hip height. We'll hold and breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down, back down to all fours. Planting our right hand under our heart, sweep our left fingertips up. Let's rotate the wrist in one direction. And then reverse to the opposite. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, thread it through. Left shoulder's coming down to the mat. So is the left ear. Fingers are spread. Right hand can stay on the mat, or maybe you'd like to take a bind and tuck it in towards your left hip. As you open up your shoulders, take a couple slow breaths here. Release your hand into pushing into the floor, left fingertips to the ceiling. And change it out. Left hand under heart, sweep the right arm up, rotating the wrist. Opposite direction. Reach and lengthen, and exhale it through. Again, decide with your hands, taking a bind or not. Couple long, slow breaths. Begin to come out of it, placing the left hand on the mat, sweep the right fingertips up. Beautiful. Both hands are down, tiger pose on the right. Inhale the right leg up, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, knee towards nose. 4 more. All right, last one. And then bring that leg all the way forward. Planting your right hand, sweep the left fingertips up. Left fingertips come down. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open to the right, to our T. Float the right hand down. Both arms are up. Float both hands back down. Curl the left toes under. Lift the leg. Enjoying your low lunge. Plant your left hand, reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Right hand comes back down. Find your stability as you bring both your hands up, resting on your thigh, shoulders back and down. Reach those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Take fingertips touch, hands to the heart. We're bowing forward, twisting to the right. Nice long line of energy. Back to center, hands come down, set the left leg and set the right knee back. Back to our home position. Tiger pose on the left side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee towards nose. 4 more of those. And last one. Bring that leg all the way forward. Plant the right hand down, sweep the left fingertips up. Hands come down. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, open to a T to the left. Float the left arm down, both arms overhead. Float them down to the mat. Curl your toes, coming into low lunge on the opposite side as we plant the right hand. Sweep the left fingertips up. Left hand comes down. Both hands come on top of the knee as we're standing, or on top of the thigh rather, as we're standing in crescent, shoulders back and down. Extend the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Fingertips to touch, hands to heart. Bowing forward, twisting. Left. Take a breath here. Back to center. Let the hands come down. Drop the right leg. Bring the left one back. Knees wide. Big toes to touch. Coming down into child's pose. Bring yourself all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Palms of the hands making contact. Take a nice, long, slow breath here. One more slow breath, and then begin to lift your hips, curling your toes under, preparing yourself to lift up into down dog. And as you're here, let's pedal it out. Straightening each leg, bending the other. And bring those heels down towards the mat, belly down towards reaching towards the thighs. Let the head be heavy. And we'll inhale forward into plank. And exhale, push yourself back to down dog. So 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale, push back. Last one, inhale forward. Let's hold this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back. Begin to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Meeting in a standing forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to protect the hamstrings. Hands on the shins as we inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Bending the knees, hands on either side. Inhale, arms up overhead, slight back bend. Fingertips to touch, hands to the heart. Step the right leg back. Find your warrior 2. Get your wide leg position here. Front ankle stacked with back arch, shoulders back and down, arms out to a T. Gaze over the front fingertips. Inhale, fingertips to touch, front leg straightens. Exhale, back in. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Extended side angle, reaching forward, bending the left arm, right bicep by the ear. Reverse your warrior. Breathe. Straighten the front leg, let that arm float down. Switch your left foot towards the front and your right foot towards the opposite side of your mat. You're flipping your warrior. Now you're on the opposite side. Inhale, fingertips to touch, straighten the leg. Exhale, sink in. 2 more. Last one. Extended side angle, reaching forward. Left bicep by the ear. And now reverse. Straightening the front leg, let the right arm float down. Switch the right foot forward. Hands on the hips, exhale, forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Bring the hands all the way down to the mat. Let the head be heavy. Shake the head, yes and no. Good, nice, slow breath here. Let's bring our hands on our hips, slightly bend our knees as we inhale all the way back up. Let's step our feet to the top of the mat as we inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Now, we talked about having a strap or a TheraBand nearby, a kitchen towel, a belt, anything will do. We're going to get in and do a little bit of hamstring stretches. So if you don't have something, you can make do without it. So come onto your back. Let's start with our knees wide, or our feet wide on the mat and our knees together. And let's just first do some windshield wiper, dropping our legs to each side. Do that one more time on each side. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Plant your left foot on the mat with a bent knee as you're lifting your right foot up, and place that strap, belt, towel, whatever you have around the ball of your foot. And we'll just extend up our right leg. So the first thing I want you to do is, as you have it on the ball of your foot and you're grabbing the straps where it's comfortable for you, just start gently pulling the ball of your foot and your toes the direction of your nose. And just let that start stretching out the back of your leg. Take a nice long, slow breath here. Now we'll extend out the left leg, and we're going to place the strap both in our right hand, and place your left hand on your left hip just to keep it in place. And then slowly begin to drop the right leg out to the side. So try to keep your left hip rooted as you drop, and then bring it back to center. Okay, so inhale it out and breathe and hold. Let's bring it back up to center. And let's do that one more time, dropping the right leg out to the side. And then we'll bring that leg back up to center. Let's switch the straps now. They're in our, both of them are in our left hand. Take an inhale here. On an exhale, bring that leg all the way across over to the left for a stretch. Hold and breathe. And let's bring the leg back. Inhale back up. And then on your exhale, take it across again, all the way over to the left. Hold and breathe. Coming back up to center. And then take the hands in both sides of the strap again. And gently pull the toes, all the foot in the arch. Just slightly angle it back towards your nose. And really reach out through your heel. Giving your leg a nice stretch. Now we're going to begin to lower that foot all the way down. And then you can switch the strap out now, and let's place it around the ball of your left foot. So inhale the left leg out. Hands are on each side of your strap or belt. Same thing, let's first just really reach out through our heel. See if you can straighten your leg. Start to flex your toes back towards your face. Just breathe with that first. And then let's place the straps both in the left hand, right hand on right hip as we begin to take the leg out to the left. Breathing through that opening. Inhale the leg back to center. And then we'll exhale and open again to the left. And then come back up to center. Switch the straps now into the right hand. Left arm can be on the side as we take the leg across the body over to the right. Gaze is forward. Try to keep your left shoulder rooted. Inhale that back up to center. And then one more time, exhale across your body. Remembering to breathe. Come back up to center. Take the strap or towel again in both hands. Slowly continue to reach out gently through the heel of your foot, tilting your toes towards your face. Gently stretching out your hamstring and all your leg muscles. Then bend the knee so that you can release the strap, and let's bring the knees in towards the chest. And take a nice rocking from side to side. Maybe your head comes up to forehead to meet the knees in a tight bowl. And then on your exhale, release yourself all the way down into Shavasana. So find that comfortable place where your collarbones are nice and open, your hands and palms are facing up, your ankles get to just roll out to the side. Open your mouth wide and release any tension in your jaw. Relax that. Softening the muscles in your face, your jaw, and your neck. Relaxing your shoulders, elbows, palms of the hands and fingertips. Melting through your chest and ribs, belly, hips, thighs, backs of the knees and calves, ankles, soles of the feet and toes. My morning meditation today was on courage and finding the courage for whatever it is that you need in your life, that you need a little boost of courage for. And the mantra for courage is RAM, R-A-M, RAM, RAM. So if you're finding you need a little courage today on a Monday, I invite you to just come back to the word RAM today. Let that just wash over you. RAM. Gently dust the tips of your fingers with your thumbs. Wiggle your toes. Let's inhale our arms up overhead. Reaching long with one side and then the other. And bending your knees and rolling over onto one side. And then making your way back up to a seated position. So we can close out practice. Hands at the heart. Cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale to chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts, peace in our words, peace in our thoughts. Have an awesome day. Thank you for coming. Namaste.